Hello everyone and welcome back on my channel. Today's topic will be the unused content for Garden Warfare 2, a game which we all know and love and was released in 2016. But before we actually start with the video, I wanted to mention that I also have a Discord server now. Feel free to join as I am building up this nice and good community. But enough with the yapping, and let's get into it. You guys probably all know Hover Goat, but what if I told you that was another kind of variant to Hover Goat? Meet Laser Goat. Laser Goat is a scrapped character and was originally supposed to be in a game mode called Team Vanquish Goats. This mode worked the exact same as Team Vanquish, but with the change that everyone is a goat. Let's take a closer look at this guy. Laser Goat itself has 125 HP and infinite ammo for its primary weapon, which can overheat by some time. He can also jump very high, 9 to 10 damage. The abilities he had were very interesting. Let's take a look at them. The first one is the damage boost upgrade, which is just the one that we know from today's Hover Goat. Second one is a heal ability, where you just heal yourself. And the last one is an Imp Gravity Grenade. These are very basic abilities, so nothing really special. If you have ever played Gardens and Graveyard, you will probably know that you can summon zombies and build defense. Well, some of them didn't make it into the game. Here are all three explained. First up is the Arch Power Lily, which would have boosted the attack damage nearby plants in its surroundings. The reason why this was scrapped is unknown. Next up there is the Magnifying Grass. She would have reduced the damage taken by zombies by giving you a protective shield similar to the Super Bean Shield in the scrapped BFN files. And the last one was called Fenceweed, which just appears to be a plant equivalent of the Coffin Zombie. This was later changed to the Vase Weed. In Garden Warfare 1, you could build turrets as the engineer and upgrade them. This was then later changed in Garden Warfare 2 to two different classes, the Rose and the Engineer. They both can build turrets, but neither of them can upgrade it. But there was a scrapped idea for the upgrades. Here, take a look for yourself. The scrapped abilities are surprisingly really unique. That's why I don't understand why they are scrapped. Let me explain them for you in each order. First up, there's the Spike Aimer. Probably the weirdest one because there is absolutely zero information on it. Let's move on to Torchwood's ability, the Sprint Smash ability. This works similar to All-Star's Tackle ability, so nothing really special. Next up, we have the Taut Future Nut, a reference to the Future Nut in Plants vs. Zombies 2. This ability gave plants that stay behind it a damage boost, and the nut had more health than the regular nut. The reason why this was scrapped is due to the problems they had with making the area where the plants would get a damage boost. There was also supposed to be a third drone ability, which was by the Imp, but this was scrapped immediately. Cannon Rodeo Exit. There's nothing much to explain here, as it's just a self-destruct for the cannon for Captain Deadbeard. Some small mentions for the last are Armor-Piercing Peach Witch does not stun, but does 50 damages and ignores armor, Bling Potato Mine, Bling Heal Station, and some other scrapped abilities for Laser Goat. As promised, as in my BFN video here, I will talk and analyze the bosses, so get ready. First up, we have the Imitator. My personal favorite, the Imitator first appeared in Plants vs. Zombies 1 in Crazy Dave's shop and could be bought for 30,000 coins. His abilities were to transform himself into other zombie bosses. So if you are playing Graveyard Ops and you get this Imitator boss, it's just a Gargantuar, a Disco Zombie, a Ninja Zombie, or Baron Von Bats. But making this concept into the game would be way too expensive. He was almost finished, but the abilities were too hard to make. The Super Chili Bean is just a bad version of Super Bean. The attacks and abilities are almost all the same except that the colors are different. So sadly, there's nothing here really to explain. The next three bosses I can give really no information, as there is no information on them. Orange Juice Robot, Fiddles the Crab, and Beatboxers. They're all pretty unique, but there isn't any gameplay of it. As an expert, when you hack the Orange Juice Robot into the game, it's just a normal Zombot. So moving on to the last unused boss that I can actually explain. Pup and Wolf, a Z-Mech Witch, also comes with his own imp called the Renegade Imp. They would have appeared in the story mode boss hunt. Let's take a look at their abilities. First up, we got cluster cannons, which is just a better version of missile madness. Next up is smoky motors, which would have shot airstrikes at the player, and the last one is gravity missile. It would have shot 5 gravity grenades at its target. He was scrapped due to the process of the Imitator. Wishing well was a feature where you could visit other people's backyard and donate stars to them, but due to too many glitches and exploits, it was scrapped. And the very last small mentions I'm going to do are the Crazy Dave NPC and the early design art of Robot Cat. So these were basically all the unused and scrapped content for Garden Warfare 2. I know that I missed one specific game mode, but I planned on making a short on that one, so bye guys and see you next time.